How do you handle super awkward shots in tennis? And I'll go into what exactly super awkward means, but before we get into it, I want to say a quick thank you to Winston Du for letting me use this video. Check out his channel for some awesome tennis content. I'll post a link to his channel in the description area. So let's check out this point real quick here. So what do I mean by super awkward? Well, it's not super difficult, right? These are shots where, it's very tough to handle, but they're manageable. It's not like, Ben Shelton's 149 mile per hour serve coming to your face. That would be very difficult to return. No, these are shots that are manageable, but otherwise uncomfortable, right? Think about, just having small talk with a friend that you haven't met in 10 years. You met this person in the supermarket and you don't really want to talk to this person, but you talk to this person anyway. You just don't want to be there though. Same thing here. So when Luis serves this ball here and Jack returns a slice return, this would be the definition of super awkward, where it's just coming right at you. It's very short, very low, and very slow, maybe medium paced. But this is very manageable shot, but this is otherwise a very uncomfortable shot. And the thing about these super awkward shots is that they're awkward in itself, but you can make these even more awkward based on the shot selection that you do. So what does Luis do here, right? So he goes with a backhand slice. And, for some of you out there, the backhand in itself is a very awkward shot. It's an awkward stroke, right? But he goes with this backhand slice going inside out, and it clips the net cord. And usually backhand inside out shots are a little bit tough to do. They're a little bit awkward to do. I wouldn't say it's super difficult for anybody in this UTR range, right? These guys are very high-level tennis players, but regardless, it's a somewhat awkward shot, and I think Luis made this shot just even more awkward in itself. And regardless of what type of player you are, right? You need to have a plan for these type of shots, right? These shots where it goes short, it goes low, they're awkward, right? You need to have a plan, a philosophy, something predefined, so that when you actually get these type of shots, you know exactly what to do. And I believe Luis didn't really know what to do here. He just kind of came up with a slice inside out, just felt like that was the shot to go to. But, the way I coach most of my players, you need to have something predefined. And usually the best shot selection to go to is that slice going cross court deep. That's usually the safest option and probably the best option, because you are going to still be on offense and have a good chance of getting that volley and hitting that volley for the winner. Because, usually your opponent there, Jack, is right-handed, and you're going to the backhand side of your opponent. So it's low, backhand side, you're getting it deep. That would be good enough to set up a good volley for yourself. And of course, it depends on your game, right? On your personality, your identity, right? Maybe you do like to go for those backhand inside-out slices. Maybe that's your shot. You like to curve it out there, and you really like doing that shot. Or you would rather do a drop shot cross court, or maybe you want to angle it a little bit more, or a drop shot inside out there. So as long as you have something predefined, something that you like to go with, I'm okay with that. You just can't come up with something out of the blue. Sometimes that works, but I'd rather you have something for these type of awkward shots. You're going to get these type of awkward shots, these short balls, low balls, angled balls that are just slow. You got to have something that you would like to do as a primary option. But here's my advice. Just go cross court. It works, right? So here's me and Andrew there. And when I serve this ball, again, an awkward ball, right? Andrew returns. It goes short, okay? Some of these returns, right, they just get a piece of it. Maybe they get like 50% or 70% of that swing, and it just goes in, it dribbles in, right? And again, this is an awkward thing. And, I have to run up for it here. And I actually hit this one off my left leg, right? So I'm just coming up to it. I haven't really turned. This is not the best way to set up your feet. I'd rather set up my feet more angled, more turned, right? But I can't really do much because it's coming at an awkward angle and I have to run up for it, right? And, I'm past the point of no return there around the service line area and I have to come up to the net. I can't hit this ball and then retreat back. I have to come up to the net and I have to do an approach shot. And I went with this slice approach shot here going cross court. And, Andrew couldn't get this ball because I went behind him. So, I like these slice cross court balls for most of these shots that just dribble in the short court area. It just works. I've seen it time and time again. It just works. Going over this high part of the net, basically a slice down the line, right? I've seen a lot of errors in all levels of play, recreational, professional level. When players slice down the line and it's super low, the ball is here, right? The ball is retrieved there and they slice down the line. It usually ends up not so good. And if the player is right-handed, they'll bust something with big forehand, passing shot. It's just trouble, So, I would advise just go cross court. A backhand slice cross court is going to work very well for you. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.